Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Well, so it's down to business here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium. Which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into a strike.
Can he finish? A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Down to business here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium. Which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you
at
full speed. He gets into a strike.
Can he finish? And that is expertly dealt with. Relief from the defence. Right card pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. Oh, good ball!
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe.
Lampard.
There's nothing more frightening for a
Here's
defender
Cannavaro.
when he's running at you.
And it's Inzaghi. Now it's Hazard. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Expertly dealt with. Cruyff. Right card. Thuram gets a foot in here. Exemplary piece of defending. Oh, good ball. Driving forward. Closing in on goal.
There's nothing more frightening.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Pressing's intense and it's paid off. Expertly dealt with. Cruyff. Thuram gets a foot in here. Gerrard does really well to win the ball there. Closing in on goal. Norway so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Contest. Willing running on one facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Good ball, good take. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Does really well to win the ball there. Right card. And here's Mbappe. So far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Really well cleared. And they're quick to get it back. This is a formidable matchup. Norway do seem to have a very clear game plan here, Jim.
Yeah, they're set up to play those long balls from deep, Peter. The front men have certainly been busy making the runs beyond that defence.
Nice, and here's Mbappe. And he was there to get a vital touch.
Gerrard is offering a wry smile there.
Norway do seem to have a very clear game plan here, Jim. With their first
they're set up to play those long balls from deep,
actually.
Peter. The front men have certainly been busy making the runs beyond that defence.
Nice, and Cannavaro clears it away. And he was there to get a vital touch.
Gerrard is offering a wry smile there.
He's gone for goal! Very clear game plan here, With their first
they're set up to play those long balls from deep,
actually.
Peter. The front men have certainly been busy making the runs beyond that defence.
Nice, and Cannavaro clears it away. Ah, good steal, he just read it.
Vital touch. Gerrard is offering a wry smile there.
Busquets. He's gone for goal!
With their first they're set up to play those long balls.
That is a little undercooked.
Certainly been busy making the runs beyond that defence.
Well, I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far. Cristiano Ronaldo. He's gone for Cristiano Ronaldo! There it is!
And for such a big name in your side to register very close to the break, not only creates a real buzz in your dressing room during the break, but dispirits the opposition too, and sets up a decent chance to go on and finish this game to their liking now.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Takes a shot! And he hits the net! And once more, we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
That was easy, almost too easy.
Hazard really can't believe his luck. He was...
So a temporary halt to the action. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, And it's level pegging at half-time. Some first-half thoughts?
Norway will be pretty happy with the way they've performed so far. They remained calm after going behind, and they were able to raise the intensity, get their equaliser. So this isn't bad at all.
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half.
Substitution for Norway, number 9, Filippo Inzaghi. Coming on the field is number 7, Eto'o.
So once again, we're underway.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Maldini. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Norway different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
Well, I think this is...
And he shoots! Goal, Norway! And the game is well and truly turned on its head.
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Brilliantly cut out.
Montpellier really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of...
It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, fantastic from Ronaldo! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. They're level in a trice.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Minimal lapse, maximum punishment. How that hurts.
Oh, how can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
Montpellier dragged themselves back again.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Lampard really struggling to influence the game.
Looking.
Voila! It's an inviting looking ball, that. Well timed, excellent interception. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Azar, deftly away. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Baresi gets it clear. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Montpellier clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Now that looks a decent ball. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision. Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer, and quickly.
And this is Lampard. And that pass just didn't quite work.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Time added on will be 2 minutes. And there goes the final whistle. Decent game of football that, intense, intriguing, and both sides, as it turns out, unable to be separated. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Norway can always take more positives from a result like this. Yes, there is some tidying up to do, but some real promise too.
My thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So off we go then. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Cristiano Ronaldo. I don't think there's any doubt he's one of the best around, Peter. Probably one of the best ever. He's an incredible physical specimen and a phenomenal goal scorer. You can't question his commitment and determination either. He's always in peak condition, and he'll adapt his game to whatever role is requested of him. I think he's going to have a huge impact on this team.
Yeah, the easiest way to make a difference is to score, so no argument there. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Xavi. And it's Lampard. Azar. Passing is crisp and sharp. Dembélé is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation, no more.
He's going for goal! And that's been drilled in. Lampard, renowned for his long-range shooting. Oh, good spread. Norway yet to have an attempt on goal. And it's Dembélé. And that's really well manoeuvred. Xavi. Now he's got space here. Rummenigge. Xavi. Not the most accurate pass.
Cristiano Ronaldo really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Oh, easy pickings there. Xavi Alonso. Thuram gets over and intercepts.
Argentina always have been a side that are known for pressing, a style that's very high tariff, Peter.
But it can pay off big time, can't it?
Yeah, just about every top side are doing this now.
He's having a pop! That was quite a hit. And now the breakaway. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to save from up here, I know. Oh, important interception. Ronaldinho. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Now, can they get him away? And that signals the end of the first period. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, simply put, Peter, they haven't been good enough to trouble the opposition. They need to play with more courage in the second half and a lot more intent.
Well, generally speaking, an entertaining half. Lack of goals a notable thing, but that's not to say it hasn't been very watchable.
Substitution in progress.
Down to business again.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Norway come out this half somewhat altered.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy. That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Lampard, Xavi. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. That's an imaginative pass. Well read, nice interception. He is through here. Eto'o! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
That's great reading of the game, and it led to a decent chance. Cracking aggression.
Norway with the corner, they're first. Hazard plays it short. Can he finish? Off the post! Not a bad try by any means.
Well, that face says it all. I think I'd feel the same way, not that I was ever an expert at finishing or anything like that.
Thuram. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. Rummenigge, a true great in every sense of the word. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Cristiano Ronaldo actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Shot a goal! Oh, split-second reaction.
Cristiano Ronaldo is offering a wry smile there.
Van Dijk clears it away. Norway perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Cannavaro deals with that comfortably. Van Dijk with the clearance. Now this could be a big chance! He's keen, determined to have his say.
Argentina really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell.
Rummenigge is flagged offside. So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Messi, number 22, Ronaldinho, number 17, Karl-Heinz Rummenigge, number 19,
Cannavaro.
Cristiano Ronaldo, coming on the field, number 15, Figo, number 9,
Looking for a runner. Rijkaard kept his eye on it, and he's there.
number 23,
David Villa.
substitution,
And here's Mbappe. Mbappe purring through the gears. A probing pass. Rijkaard makes the interception. Argentina have got it back, and they'll have another go. Passes coming off in quick succession here.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
minutes has been indicated.
It's a searching pass. Baresi. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. So a tough one to gauge. Defensive dominance combined with wastefulness in attack, and the outcome inevitable. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Listen, the more this game went on, a draw was always likely to be on the card. So overall, I don't think anyone will be complaining too much about
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable.
Against Borussia Dortmund.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So that's got things underway. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
I'm just so pleased that Andy Robertson here is finally getting the plaudits he deserves. When you consider the journey he's had from the lower tiers in Scottish football, he's become a real success story of hard graft and hunger, and you can really see that in his no-nonsense style. He's won with a very steely, determined streak.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Norway clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Iniesta. Iniesta will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And here's Xavi. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Thuram clears.
This is the time you need that pace.
And there's green grass ahead of him. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Played in by Robertson.
Yeah, we're actually currently watching a contest of insipid probing. The only way is up, I hope.
Schlotterbeck is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Borussia Dortmund have quite a reputation for being combative, confrontational, just in your face, Jim.
It's well rehearsed, Peter. It's testament to their excellent work ethic.
Fallen! Oh, it's come off the upright. Goal! Borussia Dortmund! And we have liftoff. He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
So we have the first goal.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
So no flag here. And this is Schneider. Now Iniesta! It's in! And they're threatening to fly away here. Terrific goal. What a super sharp finish.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
Borussia Dortmund are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Shevchenko was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And he's cut it out. Bellingham.
There will be 1 minute.
And it's Cannavaro. And that signals the end of the first period. Where do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
And the boss is going to be disappointed with the way his team just switched off for those two goals. They'll have to take some risks now to try and get back in this game. And it's easier said than done, as we know.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly.
Substitution for Norway. Number 8. Coming
So
on
let's get the
field.
ball rolling.
Number 10.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
No, he wasn't going to be fooled. Now it's Inzaghi.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And he is dashing away. Borussia Dortmund needed that. They really needed it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern. Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Passing is... And Messi! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Norway with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Capello with the short one. Filippo, there's the header! No, he didn't quite meet it right. Xavi, always wanting the ball, always wanting to do something different with it. Oh, he's got a side of goal. Fallen! Denied by an instinctive save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And it's Iniesta. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. It's Gerrard! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
Corner number 2 then. He's rising! And it's hit the woodwork and out!
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Defending was strong and firm. Now it's Shevchenko. Norway perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Pirlo. Now it's Eto'o. That's been cut out, well played. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And he's intervened well there. And he thumps it clear. Forlan. And this is Shevchenko. Van Dijk. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Inzaghi. And here's Eto'o. And it's Pirlo.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset. Norway really have been second best here, second to every ball, and they can't have any complaints about where they are now. The good thing is they haven't given up, but...
That's a foul, no two ways about it. Oh, no messing about, it is red. Borussia Dortmund are down to 10 men.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Van Dijk. Pirlo. Messi ploughing through the middle. Gerrard. No, that's been intercepted. Tries to pass it through. Oh, played right into his path. Now can he find a decent chance? Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. It's all becoming so easy. And time is up. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can and will trouble more or less everyone. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity or commitment in everything the players were trying to do. Looking pretty lethargic, and they were...
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Against Barcelona.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Well, we're on the way.
Peter, we're very fortunate to be in the presence of Gianfranco Zola.
One of Italy's most beautiful footballers ever.
No doubt. And he brings such a natural instinct.
He's having a hit! That is a super hit, but it was always just off target.
Well, he looks like he's annoyed with himself there. He didn't do an awful lot wrong, did he?
And it's Lampard. Filippo Inzaghi, and he's got away from him. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid.
And a chance! Off the post! No messing about, just bludgeoned away.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Oh, can he get onto this? And this is Inzaghi. Bastoni defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. This is a promising build-up. Baresi kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Norway have had plenty of possession, but few, if any, genuine chances. And that has been cut short. Capello, the conductor, the central piece to his team's attack. Norway are benefiting from a lot of movement up front, are they not?
Yeah, and if you're looking to play people in with passes from midfield, you really need willing runners who aren't looking to just get to the defensive line, but to go beyond it.
Over to the right flank.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And here's Batistuta. Real chance! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
Barcelona are in front now, the game's only goal.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender.
And he hits the net. A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
So they have it all to do again.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Oh, this looks sharp. He's on it. Can he get away? Oh, robust challenge. Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Oh, he's done so well then. Almost the perfect link-up. There was a split second there for the perfect finish too. Shame he didn't take it.
This possibly the last play of the half. And the keeper beats it away. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, I think the manager should be pretty happy that his side managed to come in on level terms. Things seem to be going a little against them, but they stemmed the tide, got their equaliser, and I think we're in for an exciting second half now.
Norway are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score. So we're into the second 45. Dani Olmo showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Inzaghi! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Nicely shaped ball. Dani Olmo. Gerrard looking for the chance to skim one in from range. And he's picked out the run. And the shot! What a wonderful goal!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Barcelona with the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Inzaghi unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And here's Mbappe. Now there's a fine ball. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And here's Lampard. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Great chance! Caught offside that time.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Chips it through. Well read, and the danger is averted. Filippo Inzaghi. Pirlo is always scanning the pitch for targets. Pelé might be dangerous, surely! And it's in! Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down!
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Neither manager, I think. It's all happening.
Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
Substitution for Norway. Number 9, Filippo Inzaghi.
Norway choosing to make the first change. So again, we have parity.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got...
Oh, what a mistake! Mbappe, chance for a shot! Goal! Barcelona! Into the lead once more. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do. Norway really are showing all the necessary...
There's the shot! And that would have been game, set and match.
Mbappe has reacted in utter shock here. For him, the keeper has pulled off the impossible.
That's a little off target. Oh, perfectly measured that. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Dani Olmo.
Barcelona can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
Oh, this is a great position. Bastoni can clear it away. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Can he finish? Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. Busquets. And there goes the final whistle. Well, this was a game they could so easily have won on another day, but alas, that wasn't to be, and they go down by the odd goal. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Look, Peter, a strength in any team has to be at the heart of your defence, and I'm afraid...
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So off we go then. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, the contribution from this guy, Fermin Lopez, will be key again. He's got the perfect fusion of energy and good vision. So he's going to be busy skittling around the field, both on and off the ball, looking for any space he can exploit. His game is full of devilment. He's a mischief maker.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. It's hit the upright. And he's heaved it away. And it's been given away. That has ended up in no man's land. Played towards the other side. Xavi. Bruno Fernandes. And reclaimed it in a trice. And it's Lopez. This looks promising.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Mbappe. Fermin. And now the breakaway, looking to pass their way up the pitch. Norway are enjoying the lion's share of possession, but nothing yet to show for it. Knocks it into space. Fermin looking for the chance to skim one in from range. Sao tries one from range. Busquets. Half an hour played now. That's a lovely, neat pass. Gerrard producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Lovely pass, but can he get there? That's the keeper's ball. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Mbappe is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Fermin. Well, a goal here would be the ultimate pick-me-up just before the break. Bruno Fernandes tries to play it through.
That's going in strongly.
Rijkaard. And it's Gerrard. And that has been cut short. Gerrard is... And that brings the first half to a close. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. So between them, no goals at all so far.
After all that probing and testing the waters, here's hoping for a more open second half.
So at the halfway stage, we still have deadlock. The score 0-0.
Substitution in progress.
So into the second half. Both sides defensively robust up to now. Schlotterbeck promptly onto that, and that is that. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And it's been hooked away. Bruno Fernandes. Mbappe. Brazil needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
That's a foul, no two ways about it. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Well, if he's serious about trying from this range, I think he must feel he can generate the power. Big ask.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, he's someone renowned for his pace and those darting little runs, but also for being a very good ball carrier as well. They want to add more dynamism to that front line.
He went for the curler.
We all love a trier, Peter, but the wiser choice would have been ball into box.
Busquets calmly anticipates. And now they can clear their lines. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on this.
It's Drogba! He's got a goal! They've done it! Finally, they've broken through.
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
The first breakthrough.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again. Norway really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Substitution for Norway, number 21.
Norway making further changes here and in quick succession. Oh, this looks sharp. Norway are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so. Pelé. Cherki.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Oh, he's burst through. Mbappe. Mbappe! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Mbappe clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Brazil with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Czech claims comfortably. And now they can spring out of defence. Half an hour gone in the second half. And he cuts out the supply.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Oh, cracking ball. It's Xavi! Schlotterbeck with the clearance.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Always onto this. Mbappe! And that's gone all the way through to the keeper. Time is running out here.
Well, I like to see, Peter, that they haven't given up yet, so the spirit burns on.
And that's really well manoeuvred.
Norway really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure. Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
Takes a shot! And he's gone looking for safety. Tries to pass it through. Well timed, excellent interception. Pelé quietly revving up. No Messi. And there goes the final whistle. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour, effort at Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff.
Well, this 4-4-2 formation is often used in the modern era defensively, but it used to be the gold standard of formations a generation or so ago, Peter, and it does allow the fullbacks to play a key role in attack.
Yeah, they offer most of the width, don't they?
Exactly. You want them to be high up the pitch so they can get themselves into the final third whenever possible. This will, of course, ask an awful lot of the centre halves and the central midfielders who'll need to drop into position and cover the spaces.
And he lines up a cross. Norway with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. That's going to go a long way. And that's a good ball. Inzaghi! Goal! Norway! Oh, delicious. Such devilish curl.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
Portugal finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Now it's Neymar. Well read, and the danger is averted. Norway already with the upper hand and looking to turn it into something close to dominance. That has ended up in no man's land. This is a promising build-up. Looking for options for movement. Busquets is always scanning the pitch for targets. Hazard. Oh, he's been caught. Shoots! And he's really put himself on the line here.
Substitution for Portugal. Number 18.
Norway have their second corner now.
Number 3. Eto'o. Coming on the field.
And that's a simple one for the keeper. Portugal are looking to go forward now. And that's been slit through. And this is Forlan. He's picked his way through. Van Dijk did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Portugal are looking to break at pace. And here's Forlan. Forlan showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And it's Neymar. Tries one from range. Oh, belter! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. Portugal are level. You just know there is no stopping that.
And I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
Portugal restore parity.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal...
It's full on! Goal! Portugal! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
And he's had it nicked away.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
And here's Neymar. Pelé. Stam is pretty much the definition of the word uncompromising. And the whistle goes for half-time. So engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. So there was the first half.
Well, I've been left almost breathless here, Peter. This is frantic stuff. 45 minutes just seem to fly by. Here's hoping both teams can maintain this level.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest.
Substitution in progress.
So the action resumes.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Stam simply refused to be outdone there. And no, he's seen through all of that. Totti threads one in. Oh, perfectly measured that. He's having a shot! It's a goal! 2 up now, and they are cruising. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, there's only one team...
Oh, good effort! Firm header, just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
Van Dijk gathers from the goal kick. Norway perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Kimmich. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Now it's Eto'o. And it's Capello. Oh, well measured. And this is Eto'o. Eto'o! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Ah, that's a fine interception. Neymar. Totti.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Busquets. Pelé. Van Dijk. Passing is crisp and sharp. Rijkaard cuts it out. Nicely weighted ball. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And here's Eto'o. Now it's Pelé. Oh, right place, right time. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Pelé! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Well, at least they're showing some positive intent now, Peter. That's the sort of urgency that's required when you do go behind.
So, third corner of the game. Dealt with nicely by the defence. And he's there to clear it. It's Pelé! And no! He had to, and yet he could not. And Portugal can counter-attack here. And it's been played through. Thuram. Capello. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Pelé. Pelé cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
And that will be it. Norway illustrating perfectly the fickle nature of football. Everything looked so good for them to start with, but as we have seen so many times, they ended up with nothing. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity or commitment in everything the players were trying to do. Looking pretty lethargic, and they were ruthlessly exploited, and deserved to be.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. There's the whistle. Lionel Messi, the Brazil tournament in 2014 probably was one in which, Jim, he really got to leave his mark for Argentina.
Yeah, I think so too. His record until then, Peter, was 1 goal in 8 appearances, but he picked it up with 4 in 3 group stage games, I think.
Yeah, that's the case, including a memorable double against the Nigerians in Sao Paulo.
Yeah, neither of those turned out to be the winning goal, but it's...
Takes a shot! Nearly, but not quite.
Hullet certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Turns back here, probably the best option. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Fernandes. Now it's Batistuta.
Pretty robust defending.
No foul, says the referee. Busquets. Stam. And it's Capello. Filippo Inzaghi. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Stood up well to him there. And it's Eto'o. No goals as yet. Vinícius Jr! Oh, he gave that an almighty thump.
I think it was one of those, Peter, where he's caught it too well. He's not even looking at the keeper, so he knew where everything was.
And here's Mbappe. He's had a shot! And he has produced there the crispest of hits.
Well, I think he's surprised himself how he managed not to hit the target then. He seemed to believe it was going in.
And here's Mbappe. Mbappe going face-to-face with his great rival. And now the breakaway. Bruno Fernandes. Searching pass he's played there. Inzaghi unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. That pass has been well intercepted. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. No, he refuses to take the bait. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And here's Batistuta! Batistuta! Utterly brilliant! A finish right from the top draw! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Argentina have penetrated for the first time.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Vinícius Jr did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And the referee has blown for half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break. Norway unable to get back onto level terms before half-time. They trail 1-0.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Mbappe picks it up out wide. Chance, surely! And that's a good finish. 2 up now, and they are cruising. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, it's a great time for them to keep the momentum going. I don't see any need to change the approach. Keep at it with the same...
Eto'o! Could move up a gear here. And this is Eto'o.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Thuram demonstrating his defensive quality there. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Tries to play it through. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Little doubt, that is a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Yeah, we guessed that this scenario could take place because he's up against pace.
And it's Eto'o. And this is Messi. And the shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Norway are looking to go forward now. That looks a good ball. Oh, shooting chance! And he's stuck it away. Just one in it now. The game takes on a whole new complexion. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
Norway cut their deficit and look raring to go again.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And here's Batistuta. Messi. Vinícius Jr. knocks it out wide.
Niceties are not part of this approach. This is actually quite aggressive.
And he shoots! Could have won it there and then. He knows that. Oh, he knows it.
Well, for me, he seems to be playing with a lot more zest now. He does look the most likely to grab that second goal cushion.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped. Norway really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
And here's Hullet. They're back in possession and ready to go again. And he's quick to get rid.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Pass somewhat off target. Has a look and plays it forward. Oh, that's... And Hullet! Eto'o getting this one clear.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And the referee brings it to a close. One of those games that many would have felt no one deserved to lose, but sentiment counts for nothing here, and at the margins, it was decided. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Norway absolutely shocked.